I did not travel here in the way humans understand travel. I became aware of this universe, and that awareness placed me inside it. This galaxy feels strained, not loud with sound, but heavy with pressure. Time does not move smoothly. It bends and stutters, pulled apart by belief, fear, and constant war. I can see many moments at once, yet this place resists clarity. That resistance is new to me. Emotion here has mass. Anger behaves like radiation, spreading and poisoning everything it touches. Faith alters outcomes without logic. Despair does not pass. It settles and becomes part of reality. Humans call this presence the warp. It is not magic, and it is not science. It is the result of countless minds pushing their pain and hope into existence. It reacts, grows, and feeds on them in return. Humanity dominates much of this galaxy, but not through progress. Their empire is vast, fragile, and afraid. It survives through repetition, through ritual, through obedience enforced by violence. They speak constantly of an emperor, a figure they call divine. I observe him across time. He does not rule. He endures. His silence has lasted 10,000 years, yet their faith has only grown stronger in that absence. To understand this system more clearly, I narrow my focus. One planet among millions, a hive world. Billions of lives stacked in corroded towers. The sky is hidden behind smoke and metal. The air damages the lungs from birth. People live and die without ever seeing open space. Their thoughts are simple and constant. Work, fear, prayer. This concentration of suffering amplifies. The warp. It presses outward from this world like heat from a furnace. I appear above the city without spectacle. There is no light, no sound, no warning. Presence alone is enough. Below me, the reaction is immediate. People stop. They look up. Some kneel. Some scream. Some run without direction. Weapons are raised in panic, not if it threatens me. Their fear reaches me the way temperature once did when I was human. As data, not as feeling. In that moment, the structure of this galaxy becomes clear. War creates emotion. Emotion strengthens the warp. The warp ensures more war. It is a closed loop with no exit. There is no final victory waiting at the end, only continuation until collapse. I am not here to rule them. I am not here to save them. I am here because this system is inefficient, unstable, and nearing failure. This universe creates gods from emotion and buries reason beneath faith. That is why it holds my attention. I study the Imperium of man without movement or effort. I see it stretched across centuries at the same time, repeating the same actions again and again. Crusades rise and fall. Worlds burn. Populations are erased to preserve tradition. This empire does not grow forward. It circles itself. They believe survival comes from refusing change. To them, adaptation is corruption. Everywhere I look, I see systems designed to last forever, even when they no longer function. Technology is treated like scripture. Knowledge is locked behind ritual. Innovation is punished. The Imperium fears the future more than it fears extinction, and so it chooses stagnation as a form of control. At the center of this vast structure is their emperor. I observe him clearly, not as a god, but as a mechanism. A powerful psychic mind bound to a decaying body sustained by constant sacrifice. Thousands of lives are consumed every day to keep him active. He does not command. He does not guide. He endures. His presence stabilizes the Imperium, but also traps it. To humanity, he is divine perfection. To me, he is a failing system maintained by fear of what comes after. I observe their warriors next, the Space Marines. Genetically engineered, mentally conditioned, stripped of doubt. They are efficient and disciplined. They fight without hesitation and die without regret. They are not individuals. They are weapons shaped by belief and loyalty. Their minds burn brightly, but narrowly. They can win wars. They cannot imagine peace. They are built to obey an idea, not to question it. Then there is the Inquisition. They watch everything and trust nothing. Their purpose is protection, but their method is annihilation. Anything they cannot classify becomes a threat. Anything they cannot control must be destroyed. If they become aware of me, they will not seek understanding. They will seek elimination, not out of malice, but out of habit. I do not judge them. Judgment requires emotion. I state observations. The Imperium's greatest weakness is not chaos. It is not alien empires or rebellion. It is their refusal to question the past. They cling to what once worked long after it has stopped working, because certainty feels safer than possibility. The Imperium is already dying, not because it is weak, but because it is afraid to become something else. I have no intention of saving it. I want to know if pressure can force it to change. I turn my attention fully to the warp. I do not enter it. I adjust my perception. It reacts immediately. Hostility, confusion. I do not belong here. I do not feed it. The beings humans call gods take shape before my awareness. Vast, powerful, limited. They are not creators. They are reflections. Corn is violence without direction. Endless motion going nowhere. Zinch is change without purpose. Its plans folding into plans until meaning dissolves. Nurgle is acceptance of decay, mistaking surrender for peace. Slanesh is desire consuming itself. They cannot see me clearly. I do not burn with emotion. I am quiet. This unsettles them. They attempt influence, not temptation, but relevance. They want me to care. Once, I would have. I remember that weakness. I test the warp with precision. A demon invasion collapses without resistance. Not because I destroy it, but because I remove the emotional conditions that allow it to exist. Rage fades, fear dulls. The entity dissolves, confused. Chaos cannot be defeated by force alone. It must be starved. This galaxy has never tried that. For the first time, the gods of the warp sense a future where they are no longer central. That is what frightens them. They begin to notice me. An inquisitor senses a gap in destiny where outcomes refuse to resolve. A chaos sorcerer receives no visions near my presence. A Necron construct detects causality behaving incorrectly. An imperial force approaches the hive city. They demand identification. Allegiance, submission. I listen, I answer honestly. A calm unsettles them more than violence would. Their weapons fail. Not because I stop them, but because I no longer participate in the rules they depend on. Probability does not obey their expectations around me. Other powers observe from a distance. The Necrons recognize something familiar in my detachment. The Eldar sense futures they cannot read. The Tyranids feel nothing at all. This galaxy responds to the unknown with war. That is its instinct. I do not seek conflict, but conflict follows me regardless. I will not rule them. I will not destroy them. I will interfere. That alone makes me dangerous. I choose restraint. Ending the Imperium would change nothing. Killing the Chaos Gods would solve nothing. I alter conditions instead. Wars fail to escalate. Rituals stop working. Prophecies lead nowhere. Faith weakens when belief no longer produces results. Fear loses power when it no longer shapes reality. In some regions, the warp grows quieter. I do not announce myself. Confusion spreads on its own. For the first time in a long while, I cannot see every outcome. This universe resists perfect knowledge. I find that acceptable. I am Dr. Manhattan. I am not a god here. I am change.